Chandler's here in the audience, live. Ideas for boosting live audience numbers. I mean, here's the ideas of boosting. I mean, we're up to 94, which is not bad, given that we didn't really announce this in advance, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon and all that, so it's not bad. But here are the ideas. I mean, the kind of things that boost live audience are pretty obvious. They're just hard to implement for me. Have the shows on a schedule, regular schedule, so people know there's going to be a show on, because it's Thursday at 8 p.m. and there's always a show on Thursday at 8 p.m. And so Yaron has to get into a regular schedule and can't just make up shows whenever he wants to. That's one way to boost it. The more regular you become, the more you become kind of a pattern of somebody's behavior. What else? So regular shows. Advertise them well in advance. So, if you go up on Twitter 5 minutes before the show, you're going to get less people live than if you start advertising 3 hours before and people join over time. Advertise. Advertising is definitely, you get what you pay for, and if you pay to advertise, you get a return on that advertising. Have sexy titles. I'm terrible with titles. I have the most boring titles. But then other people have fancy titles that are so fancy they're intimidating. You have to find the right balance where the title is intriguing, but not so mysterious as nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. It has to be intriguing, but so sexy titles are really, really important. And I am so bad at coming up with sexy titles. I had a guy who helped me with marketing a few years ago who actually did really good titles. And there was definitely a bump in the live audience. So I need to come up with good titles. But that's not me. I'm not good at those things. I don't do sexy titles. What else? Those are 4. Regular schedule, market in advance, sexy titles. I had at least one other one. Nobody on the chat has any real big ideas. Just write culture war as the titles, and you get all conservatives. Yeah, but then I don't get conservatives. Then I get the racists, the crazies. So I want more people listening, but not necessarily the nut jobs listening. I don't think that benefits the world because I don't think I can convince any of them of anything. Landon says, bring sexy back. When did I ever have it? Good question. Get a secretary. I've got a secretary. What does getting a secretary have to do with this? Chandler says, a sexy secretary. God. What will my wife say if I got a sexy secretary? Yeah, no. You guys are not being very helpful. So yeah, you guys tell me what I need to do to get more of a live audience. You're the live audience. You know what it takes for you to actually show up or not show up and actually learn pole dancing. I think if I learned pole dancing, the number of live people in the show would go down, not up. I don't think anybody actually wants to see me pole dance. Maybe once, because it would be funny. But after that, it would just be sad. Sexy secretary titles. I don't even know where to take that. I should do a sex lexicon. Oh, people have really got onto this one. Chandler, it's all your fault. Chandler started this.